Hello there. So I wanted to talk about something kind of interesting. There's quite a few YouTubers I follow. I quite like the niche YouTubers, not the big ones so much. There's various that I follow, and one of them is a guy called Gary Eats, a guy from England, and he basically set up a little YouTube channel as a bit of fun, really, with his son, and it's really quite interesting, his approach. He's very authentic and real, and that's why I like these independent YouTube channels. There's no fakeness to it and all the rest of it.
This is the biggie, isn't it? Who is the cameraman? Full respect to him, and on top of that, I love him to bits. Why? Because he's my son. So there you have it. It's a father-son partnership, and it was one of the joys, absolute joys, of starting this YouTube channel.
Gary produced a video the other day about his earnings. More specifically, another YouTuber estimated his earnings, and there are quite a few of these channels you might have seen. They look at the number of views, and they try to estimate what they've earned based on that, views and subscribers and so on, and they kind of extrapolate what the channel makes from advertising. It seems that they got this completely wrong with the Gary Eats channel, which is quite a small channel, but it's growing. And the YouTuber was quite upset about the idea of him earning all this money.
I will tell you, there's one particular video on YouTube, okay, and it is sort of titled Gary Eats YouTube Earnings. He turns around and says, well, Gary earns on YouTube $19,000 a month. I wish I was earning $19,000 a month on YouTube. Unfortunately, I'm not. So what's happened is I've had an incredible number of emails, way more than I normally get. I get a lot of emails, but this has gone completely mad, and they are really negative. People are coming out and saying some very nasty things and all the rest of it. Now, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I'm on social media, so yeah, people are entitled to their opinion. And it's also crept into the channel as well, where certain comments have come in and they're not nice either. Now, I've got to tell you, if I was earning $19,000 a month, I would be in the Bahamas. I'd be having a great time. I'd be on the beach. I'll be watching cricket. Unfortunately, that part of it isn't true.
Now, the funny thing is, we're not talking a huge amount of money. $19,000. It sounds a lot. It's a lot to an individual, but I think this YouTuber has got a small business, and $19,000 a month is not a huge amount of money to run a business on. No, with my businesses, if that's how much revenue I was generating, I'd go out of business quite quickly. So it's not life-changing money, or it might seem that way. But more interestingly is, why does Gary feel the need to justify this? Surely, if he's doing well, then that's a reflection of him having some talent, him and his son doing really well. And actually, the story of why they got together to do this was so Gary could spend more time with his son. I think that's quite a noble thing. And the fact that he started making some money out of it, I think that's a good thing. And I think that's great, because he can do more of what he loves. He's clearly got an audience that love his work. But you always see this jealousy when anyone climbs out of their box or gets above their station. Other people tend to kind of get a bit upset about that. It's something I've seen in my own life as I've progressed. So if I meet somebody in real life or online or wherever, and they are more successful than me, I always try to have an abundance mindset. I try to learn from them. Their success doesn't mean my failure. It means actually there's something they've obviously worked out how to do well, and maybe I can learn from them. If I meet somebody more intelligent than me, maybe they can teach me something. This is the mindset we have to have, and this is how people really learn. If you look at a really good chess champion or esports player or sports person, they look at what they've done wrong, what they could improve, and they look up to people. And these people, they don't put them down, they don't insult them, they ask them to guide them, to mentor them. And this is what I try to do. I try to reach out to people that have been there before me, and I learn from them. So when I see somebody like Gary Eats, he's okay, he says he's not earning $19,000, but so what if he was? What's the big deal? Good for him. But let's say he's earning $2,000 or $3,000 a month. Good. Good. I hope he earns more. And, he's clearly very good at doing his YouTube channel, and somebody that, most of us that are criticizing him, we haven't done anything like that. It's quite difficult and scary to put yourself out there. So maybe instead of criticizing, we need to open our minds a little bit and look at those people that have achieved and look at how they've done what they've done and try to learn from them. So those are my thoughts on this. I'd love to hear if you've got any. And thanks for watching. Cheers.